Welcome. Alright. I took a little break. And we're back here. I believe we just finished up our big old boss fight. And we have some conversations.
God. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
You know, no pressure. He makes it very cinematic, doesn't he?
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
Wasn't Gortash the one that sold off Karlach?
Orin? I'd never heard tell of. But Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
This is true. Alright. Oh, yes, but first a question. If your home was under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it? Well, sure.
As would I. And more. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the Cult of the Dragon made its move.
The Cult of the Dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world. Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
To conjure the Dragon Queen and lay waste to Baldur's Gate. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill, the Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Sure. Let's see a cinematic.
In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. As the maelstrom howls, Mizura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city. She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizura's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
I don't know. I think the prize would just be thwarting Tiamat. What is... Oh, that's just a person. I thought that was like a head right there. I was like, is that a giant lizard? No, it's not.
I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed. It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
I'm sorry, the lower dark? There's a place lower than the underdark?
I don't know that it was brave.
Oh.
I just know that it was right. He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word: go. So I did. I understand. No, never. He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst, and Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither. More than you know. The better question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed the Will Ravengard he once knew, not the hell-touched warlock he returned to.
What was that? What was that? Oh.
I can't help but feel like I've been fumbling in the dark for too long. And I've just had a lit torch thrust into my hands. The crown! The one the Elder Brain was wearing. The one I very nearly destroyed. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete, that I didn't even recognize it at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power, the ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but
those are the
no
people
matter.
that tried to overthrow the gods,
It
right?
exists. I must learn more of it. That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. As luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep, Sorcerer's Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can.
Right, that's what I say. That sounds like a bookshop.
Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
There's also just like a big flash of light, which I don't know what that means. Hmm. Yeah, no. I guess it's time to go to camp. Which are we at camp? Because Withers is here. Withers,
Something's on my
why are
mind.
you here?
Come, a curse lifted. The dead three, allied once more. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do illithids possess souls?
Yes.
No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal?
They don't have souls, but I mean, isn't that where you would think morality will come from?
Until such time,
We've seen an
be
illithid that,
availed of my services.
like, is down at the Underdark that was, for illithid standards, I guess, is moral.
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold. Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one and as three. The Alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder. No.
Cool. There you go. He says plainly. Why did you?
Than you can imagine. Try me.
Why did you do that? Okay. Go on. Well, let's talk to our friends.
Aelin! Isabel! My love! You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he
Right.
can't hurt us anymore.
Isabel is his daughter. I never,
I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me.
connected that. Oops.
That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo. I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness.
Or maybe I did learn that and
when
I
I
just
woke,
completely forgot.
My father said you were dead. His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right? I will be. And you? In this moment, I want for nothing.
Oh. Big angel girlfriend. Or
Ah, there you are.
half god
This
girlfriend.
is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
That would have been real awkward if
But
you
we
killed her.
have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead.
I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Oh wait, are they companions? Oh, so yeah, so that was something that we just did not know.
We look forward to it.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies
Oh.
and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
Why are we doing that? No, we want to talk.
Begone! I must admire Isabel's fulsome beauty away from prying eyes.
Sorry.
Okay. Why are we glowy?
Never wanted the easy path.
Like your mind wants you dead. How'd you survive it? Nathaniel. When Duke Elton formed the Flaming Fist, he sought out people of courage and honor to fill its ranks.
This is the sleepy guy.
You saved Daniel, lifted the curse, and killed an immortal.
Well, I mean,
It's
when we
safe to
killed him, he
say
wasn't immortal at
you'd
the
have been
time.
recruited in an instant.
I don't think so.
Gruff and intimidating. But he had the courage of 10 men, and a love for Baldur's Gate few could match. I don't know if this Duke Ravengard is the same, but I will say this. The Flaming Fist are the cornerstone of the city, and the Dukes are its foundation. I hope you can save him, for the good of Baldur's Gate. Thank you. But
No.
look at me.
Not a companion.
I am a relic. A glimpse of history barely strong enough to stand on his own 2 feet. Besides, Nathaniel should have someone here when he wakes up. It's the least I can do. You don't have to worry about me. The truth is, the Shadowfell broke something inside me. Something no healer can fix. I don't know how long I have, but because of you, Nathaniel is safe. Because of you, I could help him as he helped me. So, thank you, my friend. And know that I have no regrets.
Alright.
What was it like in there?
In the curse.
Nathaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him. I knew I could put my faith in you. If only we had met sooner. I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place recedes behind us. Don't worry. All is at hand. We can depart whenever you're ready. No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Nathaniel to recover. They both lie dormant, like trees awaiting spring. Once the curse is lifted, they can stand as one or as a pair. Whatever they wish. I hope they will remain as a pair. It will be good for them both to have a friend, once I'm gone. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Nathaniel and Oliver again. In my meditations, or perhaps in person, if the Oak Father wills it. I hope he does. I have. But perhaps there is more that I want. Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side. And I'm glad to be had. Glad to be with you, I mean.
Why is everyone... Why? Is it the cultivation elixir?
Why, yes. Once Alfira is done with this song, we will be looking for patrons. All coppers welcome, pal.
Miss Alfira wants to write us a song about you fighting Ketheric. But I'm Miss Mole.
Alfira's writing us a song. A stupid song won't bring Mole back. Tell her, won't you?
Okay, well, I might be taking you out of our party here.
You're here. Good. That's good. Me? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just worried about the kids. Maul is still missing, and they haven't taken it too well. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me. Maybe. I'd love to put on a show just for them. But it's boring if I'm the only one playing. I need another bard. Maybe I'll find one in the city. Until then, the kids and I shall work on our masterpiece.
The power.
This place is a gold mine. I'm gonna make a killing in the city.
Alright, well. You're too glowy.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the absolute. How? I was his bodyguard. I looked after him with my life. I trusted him more than anything. He gave me away to Zariel just for kicks. He ruined my life just when it was starting. And now he'll use up the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him! He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it. Wish we could stay and see what this place will be like without the shadows. I bet it's beautiful.
That's a quick turnaround.
No rest for the wicked, huh? He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe, and he paid me well. Well enough to move my folks into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. One minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
Oh, there they are. Are you still?
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, Most High. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well and returned to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One. We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Okay.
Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb. Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
With murder.
Ketheric Thorm, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour, we each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
So she's still revived. Interesting, okay.
I can't believe it.
How are you alive?
Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me. A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight? That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew. She was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I
Yeah.
died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black.
Yeah.
Black.
Nothing really
Black.
says how
The
you
next I
died
knew, I
and
was being
anything
jolted awake. I
you
smelled
found.
musty air. I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped. I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what. It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
The shadows are lifted. Finally, we can... Are you sure? The blade stands at the... and just...
Why?
What's on your mind? Let's go. Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Yeah, all her supplies are with me now.
Let's move.
We want to do poison or necrotic? I don't think I do any acid damage. Oh, well, here's some acid damage. Oh. Cool. Oh, there's little Gale.
How much farther can I go?
You can go pretty well.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
I think we've done rather a good thing here. A welcome I question the wisdom of that decision, but I'll be...
The curse is broken and the shadows are lit. It is done.
Okay. Okay, let's leave. Let's see where to go. Maybe up here.
Here we go.
The shadows are losing their grip. You wanted something?
I wanted to go down. That's what I wanted. Alright.
Long, dark below, but light above. Light at last.
Oh wait, we need to talk to you.
Once you're dead, how'd you survive it?
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times.
Is my skirt good?
Aren't you? It is good to savor the moment of victory. But pace yourself. Our fight is just beginning. When we met, I was licking my wounds. An old bear with her leg caught in the hunter's snare. Now I've slipped free of the trap and rediscovered my claws. It's time for me to hunt my prey. You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of two more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them. Glad to be there. Falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead. How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthalen's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city
Can I
proper.
go to the mountain pass?
Beyond that,
and not
our course is yours
mess
to
things
set.
up?
I can recall how to take orders, as well as give them.
It's my question. But no, I'm gonna go through them. Oh.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive, thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her Harper's too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed,
Like
we
who?
will need others. Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those
more
who will
allies.
fight. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Alright.
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
Alright, let's see. Okay. Let's see if going to the mountain pass makes people leave our party. Alright. Does the mountain pass make people leave us again?
We don't have time to waste retreading old
Okay.
ground. We must.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't let me go. Alright. And nothing updated. Some things have updated. Oh, wait. Well, it's actually a person now? Hold on. Solo? A person now? Will is still doing that.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself... It's not... You won't find a more learned... You only have a matter of...
Okay, so Bolo is not. Okay.
These lands are free of Shah. I hope I can say the same of myself. Soon enough.
The Absolute armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
Actually, should we rest? Let's do a long rest. And see if Shadowheart has like a little heart-to-heart with...
There is work to do. This way.
Stop it, Will. I heard it. I think they're down here. There we go.
No harm in a little conversation.
It is time we spoke about your heritage. There's a debt I must repay.
You claim to know something about me. You knew about the wolves. Tell me everything.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget. Shah's embrace is something that was forced upon you. It is not your true nature.
That can't be. I was always loyal to Shah.
Until you weren't. Do you think it was but a brief lapse? A moment of madness? No. I think you finally listened to your heart. When you freed me from the Shadowfell, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain, his inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others someplace distant. Let me help you remember, so there will be no doubt.
A memory appears at the forefront of your mind.
I was growling at the one behind her.
That wolf. That elf. Who was he?
You already know who he is. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood? He is your father.
Oh?
And he lives still.
How?
As does your mother. I felt them.
That
Bound
spear. Why would they not kill him?
I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family?
Why would they not kill him?
You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman, one who knows what must be done.
Again, we don't know if that spear actually hit true.
You will have to face your abductors
Someone
in
came
their
in
very lair.
to save him.
In Baldur's Gate.
I guess.
There is one more way in which I can help you. You have been forewarned, and now you shall be forearmed. You will remember this spear, no doubt. It was to be the instrument of my death. Now, it will become a parting gift in exchange for my life.
Did we also get a spear?
I thought that was lost in the Shadowfell.
There's
How do
nothing
you
there.
have it?
Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. I felt the spear call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shar calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will need it.
So there's a mirror of you?
But what you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before. A debt repaid. You gave me my life back. Now go and claim your own.
But what with the spear that we
There
got?
must be more you can tell me.
Your mind is a deep, dark wood. There are dead ends, shadowy corners, lurking threats. I was lucky to be able to glean as much as I did. Besides, there are more hardships ahead. Knowing too much may cause you to despair, while a little ignorance may shield you. One last thing. Your parents have been in the hands of Shar's followers for some 40 years.
What?
It must take tremendous will for mortals to hold out that long. See that their sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Wait, how old is Shadowheart? Where's the spear? This is not actually a weapon?
Let's get going.
So not a weapon? Alright.
I need to find a way forward.
Look where it's You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you. Ooh, more. Nice here. The caves smell like...
I want to have a word.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me. Not if you enjoy having your head attached to your neck. She stole my family from me. She stole my life. Whatever reason she has isn't good enough. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't...
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less...
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest.
All right. All right, fine. Do we want to go back? Let's go, yeah. I guess back here real fast. Oh, this is just a ghost town now. Okay, so the curse mark is actually like her parents' pain. That's kind of messed up. Yeah, it looks like we're done with pretty much everything in here now. And nothing else really to check out, I don't think. What's up here? Did we ever go up here? No.
Anything of use? I wonder what's past this.
Oh, seriously? There we go. Oh. Actually, does lasers heavy on there now?
Waiting. I crave blood.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Shouldn't have wished to
All
live
right.
in more interesting times. Moving in.
I think we're good. Okay. Because I don't think there's really any other places. Yeah. Here we go.
Ah, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Goodbye, Shadowlands.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Ketheric's reign of living death is over.
We couldn't stay in
Your
it to
courage
see
has been
this?
tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Like, we get this little cutscene, but I would like to actually see kind of how that map changed. No, I'm not taking off the helmet. Glowy tree. How are we faster than the army in Absolute? Well, it is a large army, I guess, but that means that we have to sneak around it? Still, that's a big ask. Gortash. Right? Oh, is this him learning that he's dead?
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir, rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
So she can
Control yourself, Orin.
shapeshift.
We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the
But
start.
yeah, the painter's just like, oh.
Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketherick. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade.
She's the next one we were killing, right?
Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
It's nighttime again. Did I not need too long rest?
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Oh! Yes, this is a major city. This is like a little village. We're all just in our pajamas.
Best be on my way.
I like how we all did that cinematic shot. I don't know, I like, and we'll go up.
Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself again. Soluna cannot take all of the credit. She may have lit the way, but it is the cleric who took this step.
That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme. It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder?
There we go.
Don't tell me which. Against all life experience, I will choose to assume the best.
Oh, don't go back up the stairs. Oh. So I'll say this looks like a place for withers. No, Styrian.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back. I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. If we can find them, we can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't. Unless Cazador has changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the Dream Visitor's protection. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is.
Still have no idea
a plan
really
of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? Right now, your resolve feels firm, but there is no knowing how you will feel when the moment comes. You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me
No.
The reckoning is upon us! The city thirsts for domination! March! Join power!
Yankee.
Under attack! Help me!
What?
Tadpole scum! Attack!
Escape to the portal before the Absolute takes control. 3 turns remaining. To the portal.
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Okay. Oh, what? Alright. These Githyanki assassins? Okay,
Sometimes the only way out is through.
no.
Watch this. Need to learn the hard way.
Time to strike.
How did that miss? They are on the ground. Okay, so they just go keep on going through the portal.
Fading fast. I need you.
Come quickly. I can't do this without you.
Why did my owlbear shape? What's up with my owlbear shape?
anything these days.
I don't know what owlbear. That's kind of dumb. It doesn't look like I'm going to have anyone try to attack me if I do this.
One day I'll catch a break.
Ready for another round?
Time to strike.
Zero, okay. Okay.
Taking position. More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls. I am fury. I am death. No
Did you see
time to
that?
waste.
Wait. At the portal.
Oh my word.
Time to push my luck again.
Like, we are at the portal.
Can't afford to let up.
Why couldn't Blazel do that?
That thing's about to blow.
Githyanki. bit blue. Oh,
I'm here.
there's a lot.
Help me. I'm under attack.
Who is... Okay.
I've got a long road ahead.
Wanna dance?
Eager for battle.
Need to stay focused.
Another fight. Let's go.
Can it be Owlbear this time? Where's my Dryad? Oh, she can't talk. She can't jump. I should do that at least.
Victory awaits.
I won't give in. Swift as my feet can carry me.
You will be collected. I am fury. I am death.
Still breathing, despite everything.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
No time to waste. Take you. A little help, please.
Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
Why did my Owlbear go away?
Fast.
I don't understand why my wild shape is going away.
It's not over. Come to the skull. I need you now.
Let's try this way.
Where's it?
It's not over. Come to the skull.
What? What is that? With elephants. What side are we on?
abomination.
Are they our
The one true sky. What
companion?
is this madness?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you.
Yeah.
I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams.
Why are the Githyanki attacking you? What's going on?
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Song from her soul cage. I told you about my room in the Elsong Tavern that night when you held me. I was vulnerable.
But did you that?
Your continued existence as yourself and not a mind flayer should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
You know what?
The god. Destroy the god. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it now.
Aid an illithid against Githyanki.
Yeah, I was supposed to say, Zale not going like
Loyalty will be your undoing, Lae'zel. Fight with me for your own survival.
Yeah, Lazale's not gonna like this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Together, we can turn the tide.
It's not over.
Alright, Lazale's still with us? Oh, he just let her right through. Oh. Oh my goodness. Carlock. Honey.
Find a way forward.
That's me.
I got this.
Yeah, because it canceled both my wild shapes. I don't know why.
Destroy the Honor Guard.
Death, you will not take me.
Hard. Only half your party's here. Cool. Okay. Eventually we'll get there.
Don't waste a step.
They ignore movement, don't they? Oh.
Over there.
Last much longer.
Soldier, I need your help.
Just one shot Karlach. Oh boy. Githyanki Prince. The one that is heretical? I think it's the one that's heretical. No, yeah, that takes us away.
This is your
Wait.
end.
I'm not your enemy. Look at Yankee are.
Why did that hurt him? Nice. Oh. These just do so much damage. Okay. 9. There's one right in front of me. Okay. This is a large one. It's 55. $25. All right. Good luck, me. Nice. That works. Let's get some distance. Trying to.
Incoming.
He's fine. He's fine.
Seems like the best way.
Hurry! The guard must fall.
I was about to say, you can attack him, bud.
In position.
That's unfortunate. They're both low. Bugs. Bugs.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute. You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer, I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure, to a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield. The largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence. Though of course, they had no idea what I really was.
How?
My needs were sated. I was
How?
happy for a while. Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call me Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Indeed, his hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you. We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. A very good question. One that I have been unable to answer.
Where's
That
Shadowheart and
Orpheus lives at
Lisa?
all is ruinous to Vlaakith. She has done everything in her power to keep his existence a secret. That Gortash and the Chosen found out about it. This is impossible to explain. But it was important enough to them that Gortash sent me to retrieve it. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning.
Oh, so it wasn't Shadowheart, it was you.
Inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. I do not have the privilege of knowing the answer, but the consequences are clear enough. Some Githyanki still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackith will be finished. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. I appreciate that, but this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel, but the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you. The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
No.
I understand. Let us hope then that your present self will be sufficient to deal with 3 gods of death and a giant magically enhanced Elder Brain.
We'll figure it out.
But in case you change your mind... Look after it. Use it when you're ready to evolve. You or your allies. It has vitality enough for you all, but we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The Brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow.
Interesting.
We must not let them reach it. We must find the Brain, and bring it under our control.
No. Not we. Help you. Help you. Smooth it right. Help you.
Won't last much longer like this.
can't slow down.
Looky! If you insist. For me?
Okay. Do we sleep now? Heavy stone. What does that do? It's just a heavy stone. Oh, there's a Githyanki slate. Okay, symbolic drawings etched over the foreign text. Two figures, one an imposing female with a regal aspect, the other a devil whose face twisted with wide charm. Their hands meet in the exchange of an artifact, the astral prism. Oh, is that Raphael?
Nuggets will be done.
You want to read it? Oh, I say we pick this up. Oh, we can't. Wait, we can?
Onward. Worth examining.
Yes.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Alright. This was the longer one. But, all's well that ends all right, I guess. Sleeping in blood. Oh! And a dead body right by the campsite. Shadowheart? Find out what's up with that next time. Take care.